Hey guys, Mike Lawson here, and yes, I am a little sunburned today, but I know this is a bold statement. How to get anything that you want, and I just want to give you a quick personal testimony that everything that I've ever asked for, I have received. I mean, the important stuff that I've always gotten whatever I asked for. So I want to share it with you, and listen, I'm an amateur on the Bible, but this is right from the Word. And it's actually Matthew 7:7. And I was reading it this morning, and I was like, man, I got to share it with you guys because this is so good. Because I've always been posting, hey, Billy, what's up, buddy? Because I've always, I've posted throughout the years, ask and you shall receive, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be open. And it's so true, but it's even a little deeper. Listen to this, Matthew 7:7. It's the prayer and it's the golden rule. And what's awesome about this, it's a promise that whatever you want, ask, but keep on asking, and it will be given to you. Seek and keep on seeking, and you will find. Knock and keep on knocking, and the door will be open. See, it's persistence. It's keep on asking and keep on seeking, keep on knocking. I mean, did you ever knock on someone's door and maybe they didn't hear you? And you know they're in there, right? They told you to come over, you're knocking on the door, and they don't open the door because maybe they didn't hear you? Well, do you just walk away? Go back home? Go back in your car? No, see, it's keep on knocking. Be persistent. And here, it gets even better. What man is there among you that if his son asks for bread, will give him a stone? Listen, you have kids, right? Or you have nieces or nephews. They come to you, they really want something really, really bad. They're hungry. Would you give them a stone? Or, when it goes on to say, if he asks for a fish, would you give him a snake instead? No. So think about it. God, who loves us and is perfect, goes on to say that how much more will your Father in heaven, who's perfect, will give you what is good and advantageous to you if you keep on asking him. See, I know there's some parents out there, they give their kids everything, right? Whatever they want. And I know there's other parents that say, well, I don't want to give my kids everything because I don't want to spoil them. But here's what I want you to think about. If they really, really want something, I mean, really, let's say it's, Christmas time or it's their birthday. They just really want this one thing, and that's all they talk about all year long. Would you not get it for them? See, we get stuff for our kids, and we do stuff for our kids because we love them, and they might not even deserve it. If you're a parent, let me know that you're feeling me on this, right? Have you ever given something to your kids, and you're like, they don't deserve it, but I want to do it, right? Because that's some of the stuff that we're dealing with. Now, let me finish by saying this, and I'll finish reading. It says, so then, in everything treat others the same way that you want to be treated. Right? Do to others what you want done to you. But here's what I love. I love the promise that if you ask and keep on asking, seek and keep on seeking, be persistent, knock and keep on knocking, you will get whatever you want. See, just because you ask for something and you don't get it doesn't mean that you're not going to get it eventually. Here's what I do know about God's timing. Way different than ours, right? I thought what I wanted what I have now. I wanted it when I was 20, right? But here's what I do know. That if I would have had when I was 20 what I have now, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I don't even want to think about going down that path because it wasn't the right path, because my motives, my mindset was different. But here's what I do know, that everything I asked for, I've gotten. Listen, you want more business? Ask for it. But here's what I want you to do, and I want to leave you with this, that when you get what you ask for, and here's why I do videos like this, and here's why this is just the beginning of something that's going to be amazing. But when you get what you've asked for, you need to give praise to God. And if you don't, I don't even want to know. This is why I talk about it openly, because of the fact that everything in my life, and you guys have heard my story, that I was 10, 11, 12 years old. My mother was struggling financially, couldn't afford to pay the bills. I have no idea how she supported 4 kids, making $5 an hour, and I just wanted to help out. And I remember one time that, she was just, I could sense that she was stressed and wasn't, and I remember hearing something about a bill was going to get shut off, and I don't know what it was, but I just remember that feeling of being scared, feeling poor, not feeling good. And I remember I was in the shower and I just prayed and I said, God, I'll do whatever. Just let me help. I will work. Just give me the ability to work. And this was before I had a job. And I'm telling you, literally within, and I'll never forget the day, it was literally within, and it felt like it was days. Maybe it was weeks, maybe it was a couple months. But I feel like it was just like literally weeks later. Yeah, I was probably maybe 13 when I was in the shower, because it was like right after that, I got a call that a good friend of mine, his family owned a deli in my neighborhood. And I remember I was at my friend Tim's house and we're playing video games. We're playing Madden. It was 1992. We're playing Madden. It might even have been earlier, but I think it was like 92. We're playing Madden. I remember getting a phone call. Back then that's all we did. We just played video games, right? I know some of you guys can feel me. And I remember getting a call. My friend Brian said, "Hey, my mom wants to know if you want a job." And I was like, "Yes, I'll be there." Boom. And I'm telling you, ever since then, I've been working my butt off, which is fine. That's what I asked for. I got what I wanted. And then you heard my story. Became an entrepreneur, got into that. And now one of my businesses is a family business where it has literally taken care of not only my kids, not only their mother, but my mother as well. Something that I always wanted to do. So listen, if you don't have what you want more, again, as long as it's good, right? If you're like, listen, I don't even want to go there, but as long as it's good. But when you get it, make sure you give praise where praise is due. Some of you guys, you ask for blessings, you ask for prayers, and when you get that prayer answered, make sure you give credit where credit is due, or you can't go back and keep asking for another favor, another prayer. Okay, so I hope you guys got some value out of that. I just wanted to share with you because I'm telling you, whether it's business, and I'm telling you, I could go on all day about testimonies, and you're going to hear more of them. But I was able, I asked for restoration for my relationship with my daughter, and I'm literally telling you, within weeks, my daughter shows up at the same gym I was in. Anything that you want, right? Maybe your marriage isn't where you want it to be. Maybe your relationship with your kids isn't where you want it to be. Maybe your relationship with your parents isn't where you want it to be, or your business isn't where you want it to be, or your finances isn't where you want it to be. Ask and keep on asking. Be persistent. Seek and keep on seeking. Knock and keep on knocking. Be persistent until you get what you want. And I promise you, you'll get what you want. Have a great day, everybody.